Boys, this is the greatest idea you've ever had. You know what? I expected you to keep bullying me, but you guys wanna watch Astartes? Holy shit, I am excited, guys. Ready? Let's freaking do it, boys. Yep. Subscribe, yep, and share with your friends. Wait, this is PlayStation 3. Oh my god, the sounds! Upscale too, I'm a man of culture. And support Sayama Pedersen. I freaking love his stuff. Oh, look at this. Cobra Strike Cruiser. Huh. Rare to see it. By the way, I know. Awful guy for rewinding. Let's rewind really quick over here. Look at it. 1 second. Look. You see? Those guys, they are not part of the Imperial Navy or Imperial Guard. Those are the serfs of the Astartes chapter. Every ship where Astartes ever go on, they never have like a stuff which is related to the different military style. They always have their own. So in this point, this is serfs. Those also, I think, failed selection for Astartes. But they're skilled enough on their own. Typically, they wear robes, I feel like. At least from the audiobooks I read. But I can see why they go more practical in this example. Also, they are using a Cobra Strike Cruiser. That cruiser is not typically used by Astartes from what I remember. At least in the way of... Like as Astartes chapters, this is not their main ship. However, I can see them using it maybe for reasons of assault or like scouting. Because they are relatively small and easy to travel. So they use them, for example, that's how they won their first war against Tau. By using Strike Cruiser, going between and then freaking bombing the shit out of people. But let's keep going. Look at those boys go, sexy people. I don't think they're veterans. Wait a second. Who was that just now? Look at this. I wish I could go like by a millisecond. I'm so sorry. Look at this. When they're going, look. You see in the background? The guy with a rope? No, it's not Darth Vader if you guys are wondering. I think it might be Inquisitor. However, this Inquisitor is really tall compared to the other ones, so probably Inquisitor in some sort of power armor. I'm not used to like seeing them at least that tall typically. I don't think it's related to. I don't think it's Mechanicum or anything. It definitely is something from Inquisition. Look at the boys. He's blessing the weapon, boys. Oh my god, look, he's blessing. Oh my god, it activated the machine spirits. The lights went red. Holy moly. Hey, it actually works. Maybe that's how I should fix my stream setup. Just burn some incense. Oh, there's insignia. They looked kind of like Imperial Fists. Maybe the Imperial Fists are their like gene fathers. Let's see them go. 5 units, okay. Let's see. So, this is not a strike cruiser, is this one of their torpedoes? I don't remember if it is one of their torpedoes or not. Okay, assault over here, so typically really good in operation in space. They're more of a strike type of airship, you know, used for attacking. I don't think they use them to attack big ships with shields. So I'm guessing the target which we will see is typically not equipped for it. Maybe there's multiple resistances. And what they're riding in is drill ship, or I don't know what they're called. They are the boarding ships, but the ones which I think can break through the cores of the ship really easily. However, I don't know what happens when... I think they're more effective against ships which have shields, because you can teleport onto the ships without shields active. And those are little drones for support of some sort. Up. They're shooting rockets at them. Up. Nice. Okay, so they have some laser weapons. Up. Did you see? That's what the strike ship just did. If you look, it took out their engines. Look, they went from blue to took out. So this way, maybe the strike cruiser itself can get closer eventually. I'm guessing the little drones, I never seen them before, but I'm guessing maybe they're being used as a repellent, you know, like a fake out to get rid of like assault. However, this is kind of unusual to see that the ship is actually not shooting more. It doesn't look like any ship I recognize, so I'm guessing... Oh, I think this is just like a cargo ship. Like, not rogue trader ship, but like just cargo ship for civilians. Maybe travel ship. It doesn't seem to be... Like it's the design is not made for war, per se, and for Warhammer, you know, right away, based on the shape. So I'm guessing this is just remodeled civilian cargo ship. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you see? As soon as they penetrate multiple levels of lasers, went right in. Let's see. Okay, they don't look like they have a chaos corruption on them. They're heretics for sure. They might be considered like, you know, like somehow related to chaos, but from the looks of it, not much chaos corruption detected. So typically I expect at least more spikiness to it. So maybe it's not related to the actual main chaos boys. Otherwise, based on their look, I'm not really sure what's going on, because it seems like their armor is unusual design, a little bit simpler. Like, it's not Imperial Guard typical uniform. It seems to be more like a civilian type, you know, they're like local police forces. So I wonder if this is just like rebels of that kind. You can tell they're from this 302 regiment too. Oh shit, look at that. Space Marine helmets are kind of unique if you look. You see, it's the boys see in multiple ways, like currently detecting their temperatures, and Space Marines think like so much faster than humans, so those guys are freaking dead. By the time they react to the first bullet destroying their allies, those little rebels will be turned into little sloppy joes. Like boom, 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 boom. I like it. I know, I'm stopping so much, my fault, but look at this, look at this, look at this. Please, 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 I understand. I'm so sorry. But I love Warhammer. Look at how different an assault is. The first one is taking the first level, so right in front of it, while the guy on the left is taking care of the left upper side. Then right one is taking care of the, again, the most rightful one. And then I think their main lieutenant or captain, I think it's not a captain, it's lieutenant or whatever level for the commander of the squad. He's shooting the upper level straight forward. So more to the right too, so it's kind of nice to see. Look at them go. Up, up, up. Yep. Oh, look, those rebels are using the most simplest guns. They will not even scratch those guys. Also, Astartes move really quick overall. Like, typically they're portrayed very clunky, or for some reason very forward, but they have really good tactics. Like, they know how to move around and support their squad, and they're also really fast. Poink. That's definitely that's not Psychers I'm used to seeing. I also don't think they're really human based on the looks of it, since they're so tall compared to the others. They might be like some sort of aliens or alien technology of a form. Here we go, the first squad going in. Let's see. Okay, perfect. They're taking care of the sides. Forward setup. Oh. You don't do the rocket. Oh, look at this. This is assault. You see their sniper? Look. But you see there's two of them, actually, which is the proper way to do it. You see one guy on a gun waiting to shoot, like preparing to aim, while the other guy is supporting. The other guy is the one to give a signal. Look at him. And if you look, what Marines are doing, they are actually, even though they are making steps, they're not in a consistent pattern. This way they don't like get monitored easily. So this one, like, you cannot match their foot patterns to each other. Watch. Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. See? They dodge. One stops because the other one could dodge. And you see the other one actually walks through the one. You know why? Because he was able to hear and able to calculate. Since Space Marines think so much faster, he was able to calculate it right between bullets just to walk through. While the other one stopped because he knows he's just waiting for a response of how, if his ally is taking care of it. Because watch. He wouldn't stop otherwise. He would be shooting right now from that side because their bolters can pierce right through that wall easily. Watch. Boom, boom. You see? You see in the shadow? Watch flashes. Boom, boom, boom. He took out the gunner first, and then he took out the intel guy. This is not a laser cannon. This is one of those laser machine guns. I forget what they're called. Because you can detect because how many barrels it has on inside of each thing. Let's boom. Let's see. Up. And what does the guy have in hand? So he stops this guy who was walking forward. Again, pointing out how easily can they hear and how easy they manipulate. I think that's actually a blast charge they try to put on like tanks and heavy machinery. I don't know what the fuck he was trying to think, because that thing isn't gonna explode all by itself. It needs to be mounted first. But, you know, good try for you, heretic. Look at them preparing. Ooh. That's a little bit too far for a quick shot machine. I mean, it's relatively precise, but it's weak. Watch them go. Oh, they're calculating. Oh, the allies. Oh. Yeah, you see, that's why it's totally damaging him either, you see? Up. He blinded him with a little flash, because don't forget what they're using. They're using the heat like night vision style applications since they're in a darker. They did it so they're in the shadows, so they have more advantage over. But the point, it doesn't work on Space Marine helmets. So when he threw this little cloud, it totally disabled their like vision, so it blinded majority of them. And then he picked up his plasma pistol, which I'm actually impressed that he was able to shoot so precisely, because that shit has such a low roll rate. You know, like if you play Warhammer tabletop, you will know. But watch it, watch it. Boom! That's actually very precise, and again, big distance for a laser pistol. Now let's see what's next. So entire crew is still alive. I don't understand why Psykers are standing in the middle right next to the door, because this is not giving them tactical advantage overall, since they are like on the ground level and there is ways to approach them from the top. You can hear the Space Marines coming from many distances, and you can actually hear they are like, oh, you see the other ones are actually like making sure that you can hear them, so the Psykers focus on a different side. You see? Watch. Boom, 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 boom. You see, they were looking for that side, so they're focusing on it now. And watch how bullets go. Those are mini grenades. And then boom, the back group, because they try to assault from the back. Rotation. They start moving. This is a captain coming in, or sorry, lieutenant. Look at him, commander of the squad. He's really fast. And those guys cannot hear anything right now due to how loud the bullets are, especially exploding in their shields. Plasma pistol goes off. Probably blows his earpieces. Gets stopped last minute. Yeah, that's why they're not human. You see them have ears, and the human would have just been like totally shocked right now. Wouldn't Psyker. Up. The other one got shockwaved. Up, and here's the guy who moved the original shooter from that side. You see he moved to the different side. Up, gets through his shield. Shoot. Break his focus. Oh no. The other guy steps in. Focus freaking sands. Now he's starting to try to crush him. Oh, and here's coming another one. And you see how quickly he's coming? You could just see the camera inside the Space Marine held up. Boom. And boom. Right through the skull. Oh. Okay. Okay, so I think those are cybernetics. The skulls and the spines, since their technology is so different. I think they just find talented psychers, put them in an armor, and probably like do some lobotomy. And then just install those like little skulls and spines on top, so they can have higher powers of their psychic abilities. And as you see, everybody from the Astartes squad survived. However, again, I don't understand why Psykers were standing literally in front. They should have taken more tactical position. Oh, this is a small recollection of events. Boom, 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 boom. Sorry again for stopping, guys. So often. I just like Warhammer, guys. Oh. Here's we go. You remember I told you about Space Marine Cruiser? Look, this is their little Space Marine Cruiser. Howard, what the fuck is in the background? 1 second. Holy shit, that's a Dominator class. Ah, yeah. So that guy before, in the beginning, yeah, it was Inquisitor. Because Space Marines cannot have that second ship in the distance. Because that's considered a heavy ship. And chapters, according to the whatever Gilliman, Mr. Girlyman, Papa Smurf designed, it's not a ship you can typically use as a chapter. Obviously, it doesn't stop people like Black Templars, but you know what? Black Templars are kind of cool and they're above rules. The point is, I think this is the one which can do Exterminatus and other aspects, and overall is designed for much heavier warfare. Typically, they are assigned to the members of Inquisition, higher up, so like Inquisitors themselves. Have a good amount of crew and weaponry, and overall is a quiet bitch to fight. Space Marines, this is Space Marines Cruiser. Overall, you can detect because it's so much bigger than the other one, and it has more boarding at the bottom. So this is like typically what chapters move around on. Not entire chapters, but like just specific Space Marine squads. So they probably have about, what, 50 Space Marines on board? Maybe less, probably, actually. Oh, so they're relatively close if they're able to relay such information from Space Marines. As you see, Holy Aquilus. As you can see, they're purifying the place. This is like removes demons and everybody else. Let's see. So the orb up, it just went in. If you look the points, so they may be stabilizing it, removing its warp powers or psychic powers. I'm just basing it because of how easily the big pillars attached to it went in. Or maybe it's actually communication devices of some sort. And you can see some orbs in the background too. I guess the other orb is dead, since it's not shining as much. You see to the right. So maybe this one is alive. Up in here, is this Inquisitor? No, I don't think this is actually Inquisitor. I think this is one of the healers who travels with Inquisitor. So Psyker, one of the Inquisitor teams. And the guys with white helmets, so they're veterans. I'm guessing he's... I don't think he's Chapter Master. I think he's a Captain rank. But I think he's a veteran, based on the helmet white design. And then he has this little, you know, whatever the leaves are called on side. And this is his second in command on the side, probably. Veteran too. And if you look, he's wearing a tactical helmet, or like recon helmet. Raven Guard typically wears it, but it's actually typical for everyone to wear them. They're just helmets designed specifically for, you know, reconnaissance, scouting, really good for infiltration missions. So I'm actually confused as to what is the purpose of the veteran squad of his. Oh, and they have a normal marine in the background, probably as a bodyguard for in case Psychic goes haywire. Ooh, they open it. You see, this is our squad captain. When Psyker cracked his helmet, he didn't actually break his eye. This is what it looks like on inside. They just have additional layers of glass. Ice. So something psychic is inside there, because typically psychic powers and warp is really cold and it generates icicles around. Yeah, it's not all fire. That's more of a, like, you know, thing for very warped areas, but psychic powers typically create more cold feeling. Ooh, feet. Nice. And there's more skulls in the background. This is one big boy. Wait, so maybe those other ones were made from the beginning? I actually don't think so. I think they're just making like some sort of like their own like dreadnought for those golden boys. They're making an Oscar statue, which will try to fight everyone. But I guess they didn't succeed because it's partially destroyed. And looks like they're lacking material. So I'm guessing this ship is running. I'm surprised they're approaching it so forward. Let's see. Currently exceeding Psychic. Let's see. Astartes. Zor. Back off. That's what Zorb says. It says back off. Let's keep pushing. Go. I said back off. So now it's exceeding its pressures. This would melt every normal humans and other psychers' brains, probably, counting how powerful it is. So it's probably just psychic blast. I don't think it does radiation. I feel like it's just psychic blast, but it would have melted brains of like other boys or just took control of them. Approaching from the sides. Captain. If you see from the laser fire, he still has wounds on his armor, or sorry, breaks. But you see it didn't go very deep. Oh, nice. I rarely see actually backpacks actually being used properly. So they're standing on the sides. Some sort of dampeners. Or communication devices, probably. Since the other one had pillars in it too. Huh, I didn't expect them to go one by one. I would have expected them all to go at once just for synchronicity. But makes sense, maybe. So I guess it is communicating of some kind with the orb on the ship. And here's Psychic. Look at him praying. Communicating. Oh, he's saying something. They connected. We have all up. So the orb, I think the one on the ship, on the other ship, where our team is, says, "Brother, I have failed." And then the reply from the orb right now in front of us says, like, "We have all failed. You need to break out. Break your shield. Impossible. We will not survive. You must. Take their bodies." I think he said, withdraw them or something like that. Or pull them up. No, he's definitely said withdraw them. It's hearing through helmet. I'm wearing studio headphones with amp. I can hear it. Withdraw them or something like that. So the main... up. Unless I can. Oops. So the orb took control over the psychic. And this is typically very fucking dangerous, because when psychics go haywire, they can kill many space marines due to just how powerful overload can be. And they don't die either really easily, because that's just a flesh sleeve now. Ah! Pew, 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 pew. And they probably put entire magazine into that guy, because trust me, that flesh sleeve after that, they can go for a while, especially if puppeted by the demons. He just received a message from the ship to back off. Retreat. Oh shit, that's a cool design. Tentacles too. My favorite tag. Oh no, they're getting magnetized. Oh no, they suck. Oh wow, it even moves the symbols onto their hands. That's cool, I didn't see that first. Oh, it's like, yeah, you see it's trying to take over. I guess it can consume metal in a way. Oh, I don't think that's a good idea, ever. Oh, but I guess it's better than nothing before being consumed. Bullets won't have worked against that thing. This is enjoyable so far, guys. I'm seeing a lot of good feedback in chat, actually. Sorry that I am not responding to specific comments. I just like to commentate on it. I'll improve later on. Oh no, they're in warp! Or like transitional space or dead wind, which Necron call it. Oh, tentacle. Oh, there's in space. Up! You see? So, it's a shadow. It could have been shot by something with psychic powers within, so a demon. But I like, you know, like I'm a romantic guy. So I believe, what if it's a Be'lakor? The one and only Prince of Chaos who has the powers of Undivided. I'm just thinking based because it's shadow. Well, obviously it's not. It's probably some lesser demon. Just shot it from a distance with like some sort of jewel cannon. Like their psychic powers. Poop. And the thing just died. Pew! Teleportation. Welcome to the real world, bitches. This is Vietnam. Actually, doesn't look like so. Up. Up, yeah. Coagulated blood, as you can see, and you see how quickly it coagulates too. It's again an indicator of how quickly a space marine biology works on their inside. Or it actually could be actually a bad sign due to warp without Galler Shield. It's fucking dangerous. Like, holy shit, normal humans would be dead, psychic or not. Those guys, they should be fine. They'll survive, they'll recover, it will take some time. I don't think they actually have a support team, so I wonder if they have some medical equipment. They might be able to treat it. Oh, and you see his eyes are really red. So yeah, this warp level was really like taking freaking toll on him. And I think he was just resisting the psychic power of that creatures. Skeletons from the little flashback of the popsicles. Or sorry, from I don't know why I called him popsicle. I'm talking about psychic popsicle, I guess. And if you see just now, right pillar, closer one on the inner circle, just got teleported. This is the first space marine, and you see other ones got the same, and you see they're falling. Oh shit! The other guy fell completely, I think, like onto his ground. I hope he's okay. I mean, you'll probably never know. But yeah, that's it. Honestly, great fucking series. I freaking love it. It was so well animated, and one dude did it. And honestly, I'll fully support him if he ever moves on to anything else like Battletech or Dune series. I'll be really excited. We just saw some Blood Angel chapter, something to do with Salamander probably, and probably some Skull Hands or something like that name, I'm guessing. Up, Eldars, as you can see. Just normal Eldars. I don't think that's Harlequins or Dark Eldars. Because you can see the needles on armor. Up. That's not the Manticora. I don't know the name. I'm sorry, I don't know the name. I don't think it's Manticora. Boom, boom, boom. Really good sounded effects again. But yeah, overall, really good attention to details. Cohesiveness to his story, incredible. Sound design was incredible. I'm so happy I found this upscaled footage. And I'm so freaking sorry for doing the freaking pauses all the time, but I just love explaining stuff like that. Props to you guys. I see a lot of comments. I actually seen you, Ricky. I think your name is Ricky properly. Yep, indeed. You seem to know shit too, according to the stuff. Yeah, I'm guessing it. I don't think it's Iron Warriors because, well, typically you don't even state if it's Iron Warriors. Typically all of the traitor legions, loyalists from them, those who joined the Emperor back, typically joined Gilliman's chapter of Ultramarines. That's why Ultramarines is so huge overall before, back in the day, and then they broke them down. So they are retained partially. I'm guessing based on their design, on their insignia, it seems like it's Imperial Fists. What was confusing to me, individual team, how it was working. So, for example, typically if Space Marines making an assault, they typically also have a support team and Devastator team. I'm guessing they didn't do it probably because of the... Like, it's a single ship, ad hoc, designed into a military transport for that orb. But I thought they would send more Devastators, or at least support unit in the background to provide more of a recon, probably some medical and other stuff. But they didn't get injured, so maybe the chapter specializes in this. Okay, if we potentially Raven Guard, I don't think they are Raven Guard, just because I know they can have similar things, but I would rather go with second choice of Raven Guards than thinking that they're Ultramarines. I don't think they are Ultramarine successors in any way or form. I'm just basing it. Also, I think, I don't remember, Dorn and Gilliman are both people who are not really good with their psychic powers. I'm gonna guess, and this is very big guess, that's why some of them were able to resist the orb so well. Maybe because they had psychic powers, resistances, like from their gene seed. Otherwise, I'm also wondering, there were 2 orbs, so I'm guessing maybe... Actually, now that I think about it, it's a good execution, because if I were planning such a story plot, I would have went with the Death Watch team. You know, since Inquisitor was already there and everything else, but it seems this is more of a chapter focused. So they probably took care of some sort of rebellion, or maybe like dig site, you know, on some forgotten planet. They discovered it, had those orbs in it, and then whatever regiment was stationed there was taking over. Or not regiment, the civilian colony. Then regiment of Imperial Guard came by to check it out, gotten taken over too. And then Space Marines and Inquisition had to come in to fuck shit up, and probably the planet right now looks like a charcoal piece because... No, actually, scratch that. I don't think that was Exterminators worthy. It is very rare when you actually get Exterminators. This is like last line of defense, like if Demon Prince was summoned. And from the looks of it, honestly, orbs didn't really pose a threat. I'm guessing they destroyed the first orb on the right, broke it somehow eventually, and then captured the second orb, while the orb which we saw our team take care of probably escaped way before that, just in case, because they were losing the fight on ground. But yeah, no, that's mostly it. Thanks guys, I enjoy this video honestly a lot. Like, I'm so happy we can watch those things. Hey, if you have Battletech or Dune recommendations, I'll gladly watch them. I'm not as familiar with that universe, but holy shit, I hear it's good. And I'm excited, so freaking excited to actually check it out.